Heya, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be jumping into episode 1 of season 2 of The Expanse. So, okay, we are, as I just said, about to embark on season 2. So the last episode of season 1 kind of wrapped some stuff up, but not really. Like the whole blue stuff thing, like the bioweapon, which is what I'm assuming it is, that was released on Eros in the last couple of episodes of the last season is clearly still a big issue, because the last shot of the last episode was the spy guy basically being killed by it. And I don't think I actually mentioned it in the recap of the last episode either, because so much else happened. But yeah, that was just really strange, like what it did. Because it looked like the blue stuff kind of not mirrored him, but it created a version of him before killing him or something. I don't know what it was doing. It's almost like it was trying to imitate him, and then it killed him, but it killed him horrifically as well. And it is actually very similar to what Julie Mao saw when we saw her at the beginning of the first episode, where it formed this big center, I suppose. So maybe that's what it does when it gets enough power, is it converges into one big thing of stuff, and then tries to pull more people and things in that it can feed on? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm sure we're going to find out more about that, though, in this season. Miller is obviously with the crew now, with Holden and everybody else. Christian, I know her name. Yes, I do. It's amazing. Christian, the voice lady on Earth, she is basically aware that it's Mr. Mao, Julie's dad, that is the one that is responsible for these stealth ships and the Donager and the Canterbury and everything. But she's playing along like she doesn't know, because I think she's realised that if she says anything, she is probably going to get killed. So at the moment she's playing along. It looks like Fred Johnson, who is OPA, is going to, I think he's OPA anyway, he's going to be getting the blame for that. So that's obviously going to be causing some issues. But Christian herself, she knows that it's not him. So that's clearly going to go into in directions that I might not be able to foresee. But anyway, very keen to jump into this season, so I am going to do that now. Before I do, though, just a quick reminder that if you did want to check out the full-length reaction, you can find the link to my Patreon in the description below. You can get early access to edited videos as well, and I should be into season 3 over there, so if you want us to get ahead, then that's something to check out. Otherwise, let's jump into this.
On the ridgeline.
We're blind here.
We're being down!
Okay, this did not start
We're dust if we don't move. Cover me.
where I thought it would. Oh. What is going on? Oh god. Draper.
You're shipping out. Rumor is you're heading to Phoebe Station, so say your goodbyes and kiss your mommies. It's gonna be a long trip.
Oh. Phoebe. I was talking about that in the last episode, I think. Or the recap of it. Oh wow. Interesting. So we're obviously going to learn more about Phoebe Station.
Other than being blasted by 50 times the lethal limit of radiation, you're doing surprisingly well. That infection on Eris didn't get on the Rocinante, so stop beating yourself up. You made it.
Oh dear. No, he's dreaming, he's dreaming, he's dreaming. Okay.
Maybe we should let the guys on Tycho handle this.
Then whatever's in there will belong to Fred Johnson.
Roger that, boss. You okay?
I need to pee.
I'm peeing right now. Perks of a vac suit.
Temp gauge. That's a cryogenic chamber at the core.
It's losing power.
Which also means whatever it was freezing is going to become
Unfrozen.
Oh god.
What happens if one of us infected?
We'll cross that bridge if we get to it.
You mean you're gonna space us?
You know we're all taking this test, right? It's just a precaution.
Haven't seen a Martian sheepdog at Eros for years. Or a nurse ship for that matter.
Nobody is spacing anyone.
A lot more could have been saved. Did you even try?
Not all morbid. He had a haircut.
Jurisdictional issues.
Hey, you've been having trouble.
What, working the plumbing?
No.
With Jen.
You know.
Because I just took an explosive.
Never mind.
See, they picked Eros to test their weapon on because they knew nobody gives a shit about 100,000 belters.
Don't answer for it.
You still believe that? After everything you saw?
Yeah. Thanks for getting me off Eros. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Thanks for the lift. And the cancer.
Shit. This doesn't seem like the best idea in the world, really, does it? Although I guess he's in a... Is that the blue shirt? That's the blue shit. Put it back! Or fire it out of the ship.
The engines in those ships were built by the OPA operatives working for Fred Johnson. With his own fleet, he believes he can go from being a terrorist to a statesman. My father taught me something. Never listen to what people say. Just watch what they do. Hello?
Madam Secretary.
Hello?
Names are being jammed.
Hold on, I can't hear you.
Oh my god.
UN2 is down and on fire. Archangel is secured. We have Archangel. Archangel was not on the vehicle.
Protomolecules seem to behave uniquely in each subject, mutating rapidly in each different biomass.
proto-molecule that gave the goddamn thing a name.
Station's where it all started.
The only way to see what it's evolving into is by feeding it a larger biomass.
He's talking about Eros.
Phoebe was an extrasolar object, trapped by Saturn's gravity eons ago. What if it were merely a delivery system? A way to send a protomolecule to our solar system?
Did he just say what I think he said?
First proof of extraterrestrial life.
Hey, you still got a beat on that signal that you guys intercepted leaving Eros? Huh?
Yeah, of course we do.
What the hell are we waiting for? You got an address. This is a gunship.
We have no idea what's waiting there.
No idea how long they're sticking around.
We're not going in blind. Tycho first.
Cap's right.
Nobody asks you, no Nick.
What are we gonna do with it?
Simple. We stick it on the end of a torpedo and we fire it into the sun.
What if there was a way to use that sample to create a vaccine?
Ooh.
None of us know what we're dealing with here. And until we do, that is too important to destroy right now.
Well, I'm not keeping it on the Rossi.
Yeah.
No one knows we have it. No one even knows we made it off Eris alive.
I could take a look around, see if there's a good spot.
All right.
That is a really good point, actually, isn't it? That nobody knows that they got off. Bloody hell.
Hey, you owe me a bottle! Gonna me bourbon, not the cheap shit, eh?
You'll be landing on Phoebe Station, securing the facility until we get a science team in for a deeper investigation.
Every one of the bodies was frozen to the walls of the ice tunnels. It looks like they were incinerated. It's possible there was a fire or chemical spill, but all of the data cores have been wiped clean. This is a cover-up.
Expecting any UN elements?
We don't anticipate engagement.
Well, lucky for them, because there isn't a team on the ship that doesn't want payback for the Donny.
Dismissed. Gunny, nobody knows what really happened.
We know those stealths were Earth-built.
So says Fred Johnson. Mouthpiece for OPA terrorists, and now Earth is accusing him. We will not be led into war on anyone's leash.
And because of Vesta, we pushed back the terraforming project. 50 years and 50 more. Now, none of us will live to see an atmosphere over Mars.
That was the price.
But it's still worth fighting for.
Okay, so she's very hot-headed, is what I'm taking from that.
I'm assuming there's nothing left to find there. Is there?
This feels urgent. Like the Martians know something. You need to get boots on Phoebe first.
That sounds like your mess.
If you want a weapon system from my project, then it's our mess.
Those quarantine beacons won't keep people away from Eros forever. There's already a lot more do-gooders than we expected.
Get rid of them.
Yes, of course. I'll sacrifice what's left of my credibility.
You're witnessing a discovery that could rewrite the story of humankind.
Yeah, he's gonna kill them all.
My Julie. Even losing her was worth it.
Wow.
So don't talk to me about sacrifice ever again.
Off, like you even give a shit.
This will kill any cancer that dares try to grow inside you.
Ow! How long am I gonna wear this?
Rest of your days. But you won't be able to procreate, I'm sorry.
That looks really painful.
If you and I have something we need to get sorted out, your pal, Simi, you're upset about that, right?
Oh, right, yes, of course.
I thought he was a decent guy.
Decent guy. Do you think you would have got off Eros without him?
No, but he wasn't a good enough friend to wait for you.
No. Simi was right. It was stupid to wait.
But Naomi made the call. End of story for me. And when your pal pulled a gun...
You seem kind of like a trigger-happy whack job to me, so let me lay it on the table for you. All right? You shot my friend.
Yeah.
Like some street rat.
If you need to square up, you know where I am. Otherwise, you should move on, because you're poisoning the air.
Oh dear. Oh god. You kind of asked for that.
Stay down, Miller.
Are we okay now? No, we're not okay. Oh, bloody hell. Let's not do that, actually. No.
Amos! Amos, no! Amos! Amos, stop! Amos! Stop it. Please.
I told him to stay down.
Okay, just go.
Jesus. He is very, protective of people that... I mean, I thought they might have a little bit of a...
Come in.
Because, like, thinking about it, he could have just incapacitated Matey, couldn't he?
We never should have made you the public face against Fred Johnson.
It was my choice.
Listen, we're going to beef up your security detail.
I'm already taking care of that.
Maybe you should take a few days. At least skip the meeting.
No.
They're mobilizing for war. Martian ships are moving throughout the system.
What are you recommending?
That we secure all our bases in the outer planets and head off their ships wherever we can.
If we place our ships in the paths of theirs,
They'll know we're ready for any planned acts of aggression.
We share all those bases.
For God's sake.
pride isn't power.
And what vast font of battlefield wisdom are you drawing from, Admiral? I advise that we deploy our fleet to secure any base that might become a Martian foothold.
Do you concur?
Oh god.
I do.
Redeploy the fleet.
She doesn't have a choice, does she? Because if she goes against him, then he's going to take her out. Oh my god.
This thing with you and Amos.
Pretty sure he's not your fella.
Sematimba was a good man.
It's more like your kid.
Amos is different.
Yeah.
But he's not crazy and he's not evil. He's just always needed someone to help him out with the world. Never mind then.
Oh, I get it. You're, kind of like his guide star, right?
Like Julie is to you.
I wake up some nights and I see her standing right there. I know it's bullshit, but she's right there. She takes my hand, she tells me, you belong with me.
At this rate, they're gonna beat us there.
Why would Earth suddenly care about Phoebe Station?
Must be something there they don't want us to find. But Command was unequivocal. Under no circumstances are we to allow Phoebe to fall under UN control.
Prepare your team for drop.
Shit.
Who are we? I can't hear you! Who are we?
Okay. Doesn't seem like the attitude that we should be going in with, to be honest.
You sure a walk in a park and full of view of the drones is a good idea?
I don't believe lightning strikes twice.
What do you want?
I want you on my security detail.
And this shadow government? I assume they're working with Fred Johnson?
I have no love for Fred Johnson. But in this matter, his hands are clean. I'm being set up. When my investigation dead ends, I'll make an excellent scapegoat.
Who are the players?
Undersecretary Ehrenreich.
Christ.
I assume others?
Do they suspect you?
If they did, I'd be dead already. Are you in or out?
Interesting.
I can only imagine what you saw in Eros. Or what it was like to nearly die that way. We did not choose this, but this is our fight now. We're the only ones who know what's going on down there. The only ones with a chance to stop it. Tell me that you're okay.
This crew is depending on me. I'm okay.
That makes me want to cry. Stop it. Oh god, he's actually controlling that. Very nice. I was thinking, what the hell? Were they just firing it off into space? Where are they going to find it again? Oh dear. Well, not oh dear, but I don't know why I said oh dear. Weirdly, I think Amos was going to be okay. Maybe? I don't know. I think he will be because I think he's accepted Holden as captain because Naomi has. Whereas a couple of episodes ago, I would have thought he would have hit the roof and...
It's a ground operation. Why are we firing missiles?
Command must have forgot to check with us first, Private. Gang faces on!
Oh shit.
UNN Command confirms that the MCRN Scirocco fired 5 missiles in response to the Nathan Hale's hard burn towards Phoebe.
My God, they've done it.
Not yet. It takes two to play war.
There's a 20-minute delay from the AO. We have to anticipate the worst.
Phoebe's a backwater science station. What are they trying to protect?
It doesn't matter. They're making a move.
Have any of their other ships changed course or done anything provocative?
Madam, by the time you see it on that display, it will be too late.
I know how the fucking thing works. Answer my question.
No.
That doesn't sound like a first strike to me. The missiles are a message to back off, nothing more. Captain of the Hill knows what's at stake. He's one of our finest.
The wise thing to do right now is to target the MCRN fleet.
Oh, shut up, you twat.
We'll hold until we hear from the Hale.
I didn't know we shared Captain Yevgeny as a friend.
An exceptional man.
Yes. Who never went to the academy.
Interesting. So she was lying. Oh god.
The Nathan Hale has not fired on the Scirocco. Their missiles were not intended for us. I repeat, their missiles were not intended for us. The Martians were targeting Phoebe Research Station, which sustained multiple direct hits. It's completely gone.
Which is what he wanted. Hang on. Oh, I have so many questions.
Alex!
Yeah.
What's the emergency?
So, listen, I'm thinking to myself, I'm thinking, how often do we all just hang out together and just talk, you know, without work? No, without work. Hey, listen. Voila! That's lasagna. Now, granted, we had to improvise a little bit without any real cheese or wheat or tomatoes or anything.
Damn, Alex, you're getting us really excited about this lasagna.
Judging it before you taste it, Earther.
It's not bad, Marshal.
I busted that cartel.
Yeah, it's me and Star Helix.
We're warming up.
So the governor of Ceres.
I love this.
Same old shit, hurry up and wait, huh? Look, Gunny, we got an intel flash. The Hale was carrying 10 times our number.
One of us is worth 20 of them. You said our job is to prevent a war with Earth. Ever wonder if we've got it backwards? Maybe we can't have the dream of Mars until we've had that war.
Yeah. I have goosebumps. Okay, so we've been introduced to a few new people this season, who I'm assuming are going to be recurring. So the first one is Gunny, the Martian, and her crew. And I'm not quite sure what to make of her at the moment, honestly, because she just seems very kind of hell-bent on war with Earth. But I feel like there's going to be more to her than that. And that bit at the end there just kind of, I don't know, maybe there's not. Because she was obviously looking at the terraformed thing that they did, like at the beginning of the episode, or maybe one that they'd done previously. And that, like she said, that's not going to be something she's ever going to get to experience. So there's obviously a lot of built-up resentment there for Earth. So, yeah, I guess it's understandable, kind of, but having a war with Earth is not going to make those planets terraform any quicker, do you know what I mean? So it does feel like a little bit of taking her frustrations out on Earth. Yes, maybe Earth is to blame. I'm not quite sure of all of the history with everything. I just know that I think the people on Mars came from Earth originally, and there's just obviously some conflict there. So I'm not suggesting Earth isn't to blame for the current situation with the Martians, but I do think sensibly, with my limited knowledge, that the best thing to do is not to go to war, because that's going to put terraforming and everything else back even more, because the first thing Earth is going to do, well, maybe not the first thing, but one of the things Earth is probably going to do if they go into full-blown war with Mars is going to start destroying the planets that Mars is trying to terraform. So there just doesn't seem to be any logic to going to war with them. But I guess Gunny is just kind of thinking with her kind of emotions kind of thing. I don't know. I'm imagining we'll see more of her. And I'm just hoping she's not as bad as we think, as bad as she's portrayed in this episode. But I guess we will find out. So, yeah. So Holden and Naomi have obviously kind of had a bit of a moment, which I kind of saw coming, actually, like from the, no pun intended, from the last couple of episodes. Miller and Amos seem to have sorted themselves out, which, thank God, I'm really pleased about. And Amos, yeah, I can feel a soft spot growing for him. Like, I like all of the crew, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is with me. I think I did this with some characters in the last thing I watched, Orphan Black, as well, but I definitely have a soft spot for people that are bad. Not that Amos was necessarily bad in the kind of good evil sense of the word, but people that seem to be, on the surface, seem to be quite dodgy. I can't think of the word, but you know what I mean. And then they kind of come around and we see actually that they're not like that, or that they change or whatever. I like that kind of character development. And I don't know, I just feel quite, like I said, a soft spot for people or for characters that do that. So, I don't know. Amos definitely falls into that category. Although, like I said, he's not done anything horrendously bad. I mean, he did shoot someone, I suppose, but yeah. Like I said during the episode, he could probably have just incapacitated him instead of shooting him in the head, but there we are. But yeah, obviously interesting that they found the blue ship, which now does have a name and I can't remember it because I didn't actually write it down, but I will try and pick that up for the next episode, because I'm assuming we're going to hear more about that. So they've hidden it inside a missile, which they've hidden then in like an asteroid belt, so that's good. As far as Earth goes and Christian, she's in a really tricky situation. Obviously, because she nearly got blown up. But she seems to be handling it well so far, but that's obviously not gonna last, which is worrying. One other thing I did want to say before I wrap this up, because I am jumping into another episode, was that I did think it was really interesting that Mars destroyed Phoebe when it's Earth. It didn't want anybody to know what was there because they'd already used it to test the blue shit. So Mars did them a favour. So that does make me wonder if there is a Martian that's in on this whole plan as well. I don't know. Maybe this Mao guy, Julie Mao's dad, doesn't care about Earth or Mars or whatever. He just wants money and is going to sell this weapon to the highest bidder kind of thing. So maybe Mars has got a stake in it? I don't know. Interesting to find out though. But anyway, like I said, I'm about to jump into another episode, so I'm going to wrap this one up. But as always, if you've enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.